now. This is my time. This is my place. We're making history, and this is how.
All right, what is going on, guys? So we did get that hockey mixture filled up. We've got 2 boxes of Series 2 Hobby, 2 boxes of 24-25 Allure, and 2 Gold Bar Red Lines. Appreciate you guys for filling that. We are going to do our randomization. Get this break number up here real quick for you guys. All right. Go to our share screen here. All right. So we do need a 7 or better. And we did get a 9. On the top, we have Slasher. And on the bottom, we have Derek Lake. And here we go. And final round, we've got Wild for Cards at the number 1 spot and Hurricane at 32. Let me get these posted in here for you guys. All right, so let me see here. Pop this side panel up for you guys real quick. So Ducks down to Rangers for your teams. Ducks down to Rangers, and Devils down to Jets. All right, guys, there are your teams. You should be able to see them now. I did get the teams posted. And we will get going. I'm going to start out with the Series 2 Hobby. All right.
It's time!
Here we go. Good luck, guys. Appreciate you for filling this up. Good luck. Oh yeah, you got it, Thor. Finally filled up this hockey. It's going to be a fun one. Empty. All right, guys. Good luck. Here we go. All right. You've got a Condre Miller, Sam Reinhart, Nazem Kadri, Morrissey. We've got a JJ Peterka on the canvas. Brock Besser. There you go, Robo. And we have got a Series 2 checklist, Nathan McKinnon and Austin Matthews. Let me see who has those teams. If they're both the same, we will just give it to you. If not, we gotta randomize. Let's see. Toronto. Toronto is Jersky. Avs is Rocco Money. Okay, so we are gonna have to randomize this one. Dylan Cozens. Michael Bunting. Jalen Chatfield. All right, from the back, we've got a welcome aboard Macklin Celebrini for the Sharks. Welcome aboard Celebrini. Going to the Sharks. Come on, get in there. There we go. And we have bang for your puck, Cale Makar. Wow, look at that. That is, let me pull out this checklist here. Bang for your puck. I know this is not common. Let me check this real quick. Bang for your puck. I need to find this. So I know. Oh no, I'm on the Allure checklist. Whatever. I'm not gonna waste your guys' time. That's sick though. Cale Makar, bang for your puck on the Sparkle. That is a beauty. Here you go, Abs. Starting off the break right. And then we can't forget about our black and white canvas JJ Peterka. I was so focused on that bang for your puck. I almost forgot about it. We got an Evgeny Dadonov, Bobby McMahon, Jeff Petrie, Artemi Panarin, Joey Decord, Matty Beniers, Caden Gooley, Brady Tkachuk, Pasty, and from the back for the insert, we have a Dustin Wolt Ooh La La for the Flames. That is sweet. There you go, Flames. Dustin Wolf. That's sick. We've got, there is an Alexei Kolosov on the Young Guns. First Young Guns sighting for the Flyers. And there is 6 Young Guns per box for this series too. All right. Next up, we have Leon Draisaitl on the Upper Deck Portraits. Upper Deck Portraits. Oilers going to Adam. There you go, Adam. Little Leon action on the portraits. Pretty sweet. All right, looks like we got something in here, guys. We have a Rasmus Sandin, Luke Glendening, Corey Perry, Connor Garland, Casey Middlestat, And we have a Patrick Kane on the Upper Deck canvas. That's sweet. Thank you, Patrick. Looks like it's got his auto up there. Little facsimile auto on there. That's sick. From the back, Thomas Harlev, Pete Mrazek, Connor McMichael, Drew O'Connor, and here we have one of those on tour. So these ones have 2 players, and it will show where they're going for the season. That's pretty sick. That will be going to St. Louis. Going to be RJ Sports Cards. All right. We got something here, guys. Connor McDavid on the Young Guns. Wow. Guys, this is... Wow. This is one of the chasers right here, guys. This is one of the chasers. Wow. Wow. McDavid on the Young Guns. Going to the Oilers. Wow. That is a beaut right there. Wow, guys. Wow. That is a nice one. Good start to this break so far, guys. That is fire. That is fire, guys. Wow, there's a lot of cool looking things in this Series 2 hobby. All right. Mackenzie Weegar, Justin Danforth, Martin Pospisil, Michael Kesserling, Michael Richmont, Morgan Frost, Tyler Myers, Matthias Janmark, Riker Evans, and we have another on the Young Guns, Zach Hyman for Toronto. That's sick. I'm going to pull up this Series 2 hobby. I'm pretty sure these Young Guns with the art on them are like super not common. Let me see here. There we go. Okay. Inserts. Here we go. So the bang for your puck, the sparkle, bang for your puck insert. These are 1 in 52 packs on the speckle. The Young Guns. Let's see. Gotta find this Young Guns. Hey, what's up, Aaron? How's it going today? Yeah, so these Young Guns are banging right now. From the back, we have got a Trevor Moore on the Dazzlers. Here we go, Kings. Trevor Moore on the Dazzlers. Going to Kent. And we got something interesting here. Wyatt Johnson on a heater. Johnston on a heater. Black parallel. That is sick. There you go, Dallas. Rakamani. That's sick. Wyatt Johnson on the black parallel. All right, we got a Jonas Siegenthaler, Thomas Bordello, Thomas Hertel, Austin Matthews. We have got another on tour for the Flames, Kadri and Sharagonovich. On the Young Guns, Macklin Celebrini and Matvey Mishkov. That is Sharks and Flyers. Sharks. Those are both going to Adam. So Adam will take this one. Next up, we have an Electricity. Elias Peterson for the Canucks. That is sick. A lot of cool inserts in this Series 2 hobby, for sure. In the back, we have an Anton Forsberg, Kent Johnson, Frederick Anderson, Valeri Nichushkin, and Jonathan Drouin for the Avs. Yeah, isn't that sick, Thor? I like that too. Got a Jesperi Kotkaniemi, Quinton Byfield, Will Eklund, Ryan Graves, Garnett Hathaway, David Kempf, Leon, Eric Alla, all Wild player, Uvis Balinskis, and we have got a Cale Makar on the playlist. That is sick. Looks like lava almost. Lunar something. There you go, Avs. Avs getting lots of the inserts right now. Two inserts of Makar so far. From the back, we have got a bang for your puck. Kasperi Kapanen with the stick break action shot. That's sick for the Blues. Bang for your puck. And we have an Anders Lee on the upper deck canvas. Very nice. Going to the Islanders. and a Garnett Hathaway. Appreciate you guys for tuning in today. Hope you guys are all having a good Sunday so far. Yeah, Ovi, I know, right, Robo? Guy is an absolute all-star. Got another Series 2 checklist. Aho and Kachuk. Canes and Senators. Hurricanes going to Jersey. Ottawa going to Matt. So we are going to have to randomize that one. Teddy Bluger. Jean-Gabriel Pajot. Matthias McAnally. Josh Anderson. Shea Theodore. Jordan Eberle. Philip Forsberg. Andreas Athanasiou. From the back. Hey, we got the Electricity on the Ovi. Let's go. Electricity on the Ovi. Caps are going to Jay. There you go, Jay. Alexander Ovechkin on the Electricity. Adam, yes. Yes, you did. You got Oilers, Flyers, and Sharks. Adam, look at this. This is one of the chase cards on the checklist right here. This Young Guns McDavid. Absolute banger. All right. We have got a Maxim Siplakov on the Young Guns for the Islanders. Yeah, Robo, he's for sure going to be the goals leader for a while, but when it comes to Gretzky and the points and the assists, Gretzky is GOAT. And we have an ooh-la-la Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen for the Sabres on the Speckle. Sabres going to Kane. Really like the way these Speckle cards look. You look a lot like the white sparkle. Yep, and the Mishkov Celebrini. That's right. That's right, Aaron. Also, if I'm going too slow, guys, just let me know. I try to go not super fast, but I'm also semi-new to this, so just let me know. All right, we've got an Arbor Zekaj, Brandon Yancey. It's kind of hard to see these names in this light. Lucas Reichel, Trevor Zegras, Vasilevsky, JT Miller on the Upper Deck canvas. Pontus Holmberg, Mikey Anderson, Aho, Johnny Gibson. From the back, we have got a Willie Nylander on the Electricity going to the Maple Leafs. And a Brad Lambert for the Jets on the UD Portraits. Going to the Jets. Hurricane. Marco Casper, Gustav Nyquist, Dylan DeMello, Robert Thomas, Sean Couturier, and an on tour for the Lightning, Kucherov and Hedman. From the back, we have got a how do we say this? Miroshnichenko. Ivan Miroshnichenko. Tyler Seguin. Capo Caco. Mark Scheifele. And we've got a Olin Zellweger on the welcome aboard for the Ducks. I wonder if he's related to Renee Zellweger. Interesting. And for the Young Guns, we have got Albert Johansson for the Red Wings. All right, we got an Anze Kopitar, Jus Saros, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Jacob Middleton, Philip Cheidel, Dylan Strome, Henry Thrun, Fedorov, Trevor Lewis. From the back, we have a Jeremy Swayman on the Ooh La La for the Bruins. Trevor Lewis. And we have got a Patrick Koch for the Young Guns for Utah. Utah going to Jersey. And our first parallel looks like it's going to be Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl on the outburst for the Oilers. Here you go, Adam. That's sick right there. Can't go wrong with a little outburst, Leon. Hey, thanks, Daniel. I'm doing good today. Hope you're doing well. Shane Pinto, Matthew Barzal, Dylan Larkin, Connor Murphy. We've got a Gustav Forsling on the upper deck canvas for the Panthers on the hallway Stanley Cup. That's sick. Elias Peterson, Casey Cizikias, Curtis McDermott, Torrey Krug, Peyton Krebs. Got another on a heater. Nikita Kucherov on a heater. This is not numbered. No. Kucherov on a heater for the Lightning. And our Young Guns, they got another Art Young Guns. Jordan Kyrou for the Blues on the Young Guns. I don't know if this Young Guns is like, because I have the checklist up here. Let me see. I know the McDavid is one of the... Yeah. Okay, so guys, on these Young Guns with these art, these backgrounds feature art from Luke the Cardist. There we go. Now we know. All right, last pack, guys. Last pack of first box of Series 2 Hobby. Good luck. We have a Ville Husso, Taylor Hall, Luke Schenn, Leo Carlson. And our first numbered card, we have got Curtis McDermott, 126 of 250. For the Devils. We've got a bang for your puck, JT Miller on the Canucks. Braden Shen. Niels Lundqvist. Marcus Foligno. Walker Duehr. On the electricity, we have a Matthew Barzal for the Islanders. And the last Young Guns of the box, we have got a Patrick Giles on the Young Guns for Florida. All right, first box of Series 2 Hobby down. Second box, here we go. I'm going to toss some of these base into the box here real quick. All right, here we go, guys. Good luck. Box number 2. Empty. Good luck, guys. Essa Lindell, Nick Dowd, Thompson, Shane Wright, Dawson Mercer. And we have got an Anton Forsberg on the gold, 51/100.
I love gold.
For the Senators. From the back, we have got an Evan Rodriguez, Nico Sturm, Radko Gudas, Leon O'Brien. From the top, we have a Dazzlers John Tavares for the Maple Leafs. And a Young Guns for the Blackhawks, Alex DeBrincat, with that Luke the Cardist art on there in the background. These are some cool Young Guns. Scott Lafton. Darren Radish. Dan Vladar. Marcus Johansson. Thomas Chabot. Cole Smith. Scott Perinovich. Nino Niederreiter. Anthony Cirelli. And we have a Josh Doan, Utah Hockey Club. Welcome aboard. For Utah with the Arizona Uni. Shane Doan's son. For the Young Guns, we have a Brian Halonen for the Devils. And we got another UD Portraits. Liam Ogren for the Wild. There we go, Wild. Got something for you here. Jersky. Jacob Slavin, David Trisac, Jack Drury, Valtteri Puustinen, JJ Paterka on the upper deck canvas for the Sabres, Ryan Donato, Michael Rasmussen, Jake Allen, Rasmus Anderson, Bobby Brink, and we have an electricity for Rasmus Dahlin on the Sabres. We got an on tour for the Red Wings, Larkin and Lucas Raymond. Looks like the Twins aren't doing too bad today. Sam Steele, Alexei Toropchenko, John Beecher, Matt Tkachuk, and a Boone Jenner on the upper deck canvas, black and white. Next up, we have a Miro Heiskanen on the upper deck portraits speckle for the Stars. Nick Suzuki, Oscar Sundqvist, Braden Point, Simon Edvinsson, Braden Schneider, and a Jared McCann for the Kraken on the electricity. Jordan Greenway. We do have another one of these checklists. Blueger, Devin Taves, Jean-Gabriel Pajot. From the back, Shea Theodore, Jordan Eberle, Philip Forsberg, Athanasiou. We got a Will Smith on the welcome aboard for the Sharks. And a Samuel Honzek for the Young Guns, going to Calgary. On a heater, we've got Wyatt Johnston for the Stars. Arbor Zakaj, Brandon Tannen, Matias McKelly, Trevor Zagras, Vasilevsky, and a Boone Jenner on the upper deck canvas for the Blue Jackets. Mike Anderson, Josh Anderson, Aho, I think that's the fourth card of that I'm seeing. John Gibson. And a on tour for the Utah Hockey Club, Clayton Keller and Logan Cooley. And we have a Mitch Marner on the Young Gun art for the Maple Leafs. Super sick looking cards. Got a DeBrincat, McDavid, and the Marner so far for the art. Artem Zur, Adam Hanquist, Max Domi, Mason Lore, Igor Shesterkin. Got another outburst. Kalen Picard, Adam Pelech, Keegan Kolsar, Dakota Joshua. And we have got a Jordan Binnington on the Ooh La La for the Blues. And we've got a Logan Morrison for Young Guns for the Kraken. And on the outburst, we have got Declan Carlisle on the Young Guns outburst. For the Lightning. Looks like there's a little dent right here on the back. Hey, that's sick though. First outburst Young Guns of the break. Going to the Lightning. Jean Ruda, Ethan Bear, Lars Eller, Pavel Dorofeev, Logan Cooley, and Nikolai Kovalenko on the Upper Deck Canvas Young Guns. Going to the Avalanche. Morgan Riley, Matt Duchene, Sid the Kid, my favorite player of all time, John Tavares, and we've got an Upper Deck Portraits, Quinn Hughes. There we go, Canucks. Little Hughes on the Upper Deck Portraits. And for the Young Guns, Tim Stutzel on the Art Young Guns for the Senators. Wow, Twins up 7-4. Let's go. Noah Dobson, Nils Höglander, Capper, Mark Stone, Tom Wilson, Ben Chariot, Jared Spurgeon, Derek Ryan, Cam York, and we have a Connor McDavid on the playlist. There we go. Oilers. Let's go. That's our second really nice McDavid out of the pack, out of the break so far. Going to Adam. On the Young Guns, we have got Phil Kemp going to the Oilers again. Oilers are having a break. And a bang for your puck, Travis Sanheim going to the Flyers. Nick Paul, Jaden Struble, Nate McKinnon, Betu Luosterainen. Wow. That was a good one. Matthias Samuelsson, Dante Farbro, Nick Hague, Freddie Gaudreau, Michael Carcone. We've got two of these. We've got a Nick Suzuki on the playlist for the Canadians. There we go. Nice hit for the Canadians here. I think that's the first Canadians card we've hit, honestly. On the Young Guns, we've got Calum Ritchie for the Avalanche. Another playlist. Cap on the playlist. That is a speckle. Kirill Kaprizov speckled on the playlist for the Wild. That's a good one right there. That's a sick card. We just need him to get back in and start doing his thing. Going to the Wild, Jersky. There you go, Jersky. Eli Tolvanen, Zach Whitecloud, Hampus Lindholm, Jack Hughes, and we have a Morgan Riley on the Upper Deck canvas for the Maple Leafs. We've got a Zach Dean on the Upper Deck portraits. Jeremy Lauzon, Sean Kuraly, Justin Sourdy, Owen Power, and a William Eklund on the electricity for the Sharks. Yeah, check that out, huh? That capper is sweet. And last pack of the Series 2 hobby. Good luck. Kirby Doc, Alex Turco, Nick Bjogstad, Vladislav Gafrikov, Kirill Marchenko, another on tour for the Rangers, Panarin and Lafreniere. On the Young Guns, we have Cameron Butler, Andreas England, Jordan Stahl. Wow, I didn't know he still played. Semyon Varlamov, Logan O'Connor, and a Philip Grubauer for the Kraken on the Ooh La La. Not a bad couple boxes on the Series 2. No autos. But I don't think there's supposed to be many autos in those anyway. Get rid of all these base real quick. In the box. All right, next up, we've got the Upper Deck Allure Hobby. 8 cards per pack, 8 packs per box. Good luck. Let's go. Empty, empty. Good luck, guys. Got a Clayton Keller, Jared McCann, Jan Kuznetsov on the rookie, Wyatt Johnston for the Stars on the Colorful Futures, purple. We've got a Matt Rempe on the rookies. Silver. Oh no, this is a black rainbow. Black rainbow. Okay, so black rainbow rookies, one in 5 packs. Super sick looking card though. John Tavares, Brock Faber, and Alex DeBrincat on the color flow, yellow and green. Well, yeah, Phillies. Dang. Phillies are throwing down right now. Mackenzie Weegar, Brady Tkachuk, Logan Mailloux on the rookie. And we've got a Wyatt Johnston on the black and silver. Black rainbow, my bad. We've got a Cale Makar on the color flow, orange and yellow. Luke Hughes, Nikolai Ehlers, and a Bo Horvat on the green. Green rainbow 31/99 for the Islanders. Hey, I got you. Don't know what I'm doing. I got you. Barkov, Chris Kreider, Brad Lambert. We got some fun colors back here. Moritz Seider, Malkin, that looks pretty crazy. We got a Chris Letang on the red. I'm actually going to cover these up. Chris Letang on the red for the Penguins. Red rainbow, not numbered. Brad Lambert on the rookie. We've got a Joey Daccord, Protectors of the Ice. Green. For the Kraken. All right. Let's see what we got here. And that's a Kirill Kaprizov on the Allure Gold Glitter Bomb. Wow. That is a nice one. Kirill Kaprizov Gold Glitter Bomb for the Wild. That is sweet. Wow. That's a sick looking card. Bang is right, Thor. That's nice. Wow. Not jelly at all. Jay Robertson, Thatcher Demko, Vasily Ponomarev, and a Jordan Binnington on the black rainbow. We've got an Andrei Kuzmenko on the color flow, orange and yellow. Connor McDavid. William Eklund. And on the red, Jonathan Lekkerimäki on the auto for the Canucks. Not numbered. Jonathan Lekkerimäki on the auto red for the Canucks. First auto of the break. And the color rush. Color flow, my bad. Oh, you like that, Robo? Yeah, it's pretty sweet. First auto of the break. We've got a Hellebuck, Mason McTavish, Phil Kemp on the rookie. We got a Shesterkin for the Black Rainbow. And these top loaders are sticky when they come out. Canucks, let me see here. Vancouver, Derek Link. We've got a Capper on the color flow, orange and red. From the back, Morgan Frost. Elias Peterson, there you go, Robo. Your boy. And Leon Draisaitl across the pond. Wow. That is so sick. This is blue. Leon Draisaitl across the pond blue, going to the Oilers. That is so sick. I wonder what the wild card looks like for this. Yeah, you could ask him, Robo. I don't know if he's in here right now, but I can ask him. Got a Philip Kurashev. We've got another cap. Ethan Del Mastro. Leo Carlson. Jordan Kyrou. And a Nick Suzuki on the color flow, green and yellow. We have got a red across the pond for Thomas Hertl for the Knights. Vegas Knights going to Rocco Manni. This one doesn't say anything, so this must be the regular. For the Bruins, David Pastrnak on the red. Pasty on the red rainbow for the Bruins. And an Ethan Del Master on the rookie. Johnny Marchessault, Mark Stone, Zach Ostapachuk on the rookie. Timo Meier on the black rainbow for the Devils. We've got a Dougie Hamilton on the color flow. Red and orange. And a Leon Draisaitl on the color flow. Orange and yellow. Another Pasty and Chris Letang. Yeah, nice little Pasty there, Hathor. There you go, Robo. On the sticker. Matthew Knives. Nikita Kucherov. Cormier on the rookie. Sid the Kid. Anze Kopitar. Seth Jarvis on the color flow. Green, blue. We've got an Austin Matthews on the color flow. Red, orange. It'd be really cool to complete one of these sets and have all the colors. I don't know if any of you guys are chasing that at all. It looks like we do have our first orange slice. Shakir Mukmadulin on the rookie. Definitely looking for him. There you go, Sharks. On the orange slice, not numbered. Kind of like a wave prism. That's sick. All right, guys, there's the first box of Allure. Second box of Allure coming up. I'll be honest, Robo, I don't really know much about Lekkerimäki. Good luck, guys. Shesterkin, Timo Meyer, Jack St. Avani, rookie, Evan Bouchard on the Colorful Futures, purple. Austin Matthews, Svechnikov, and a Protectors of the Ice, Bob, on the green. Old Bobby. And the Mason McTavish on the Black Rainbow. Wyatt Johnson, Jordan Binnington, Max Croze, Willie Nylander, Josh Morrissey. Ooh. We've got a Devin Cooley on the red rookie. The red rainbow. Yeah, once you guys get that transaction all sorted, just let me know, and then I'll get that. I'll get that lucky put in your box, Robo. All right, we got our first Color Flow Spectrum here. That is Fabian Zetterlund for the Sharks on the yellow-green Spectrum to 99. 62 of 99. Sharks, Adam. Adam is having a break today. And the Shane Pinto on the orange and yellow. Matt Tkachuk, Connor Bedard, Luca Debelbayus. We've got Olin Zellweger on the rookie. Black Rainbow. Marco Rossi on the green and yellow color match, somewhat color match. Pedersen. Zuccarello. And a Gage Goncalves rookie on the Flying Puck. Flying Puck? Wait a minute. Hold on. This is... So this Flying Puck... 1 in 67 on the Flying Puck. Hey, what's up, Shane? How you doing today? Yes, this is a hockey mixture break. Good to see you in here today. Flying Puck on the Gage Goncalves Flying Puck rookie for the Lightning. We do have another hockey break, Shane, if you are looking for hockey. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Something. There's something in here. Mikael Granlund. Brennan Osman on the rookie. Phil Kurashev on the black rainbow. Colorful Futures, Evan Bouchard. I'm not going to lift that one up yet. There's something under here. Morgan Frost. Oh my goodness. That is disgusting. Alright, guys. I don't know what this is here. We've got a Matt Tkachuk on the Allure Doubloons. Wow. Look at that. Man. It looks like 2 cards. What? And it's heavy. Wow. Matt Tkachuk on the Allure Doubloons. Let's see what that is. short print. Okay, so these are 1 in 72 packs. What up? Should, yeah. Here.
No,
Like a pack.
yeah.
I'm not 100% sure, honestly.
Where are the 50?
That's a thick sleeve for. Bang is right, Thor. Going to the Panthers. Panthers. Bert and Ernie. Let's see, this might be 100. Perfect. Look at that. That's sick. Can't forget about the old Evan Bouchard on the orange colorful futures. Clayton Keller, Jared McCann, Ivan Fedotov, Cole Caulfield, JT Miller. We've got a Olin Zellweger on the color flow, green-blue. Trevor Zegras on the colorful futures, red. And it looks like we have another orange slice here. Casey Middlestat on the orange slice. For the Avalanche. Yeah, isn't that sweet, Robo? The doubloons. Mackenzie Weegar. Brady Tkachuk. Scott Moore on the rookie. Jackson Blake on the black rainbow rookie. We've got a Miro Heiskanen across the pond for the Stars. Adam Fantilli on the colorful futures. On the green. First Fantilli sighting. Logan Couture and Kevin Fiala. Either doubloons or auto in each allure box. Okay. Thanks, Robo. Alexander Barkov, Chris Kreider, Bradley Nadeau, Connor Hellebuck on the black rainbow, Brandon Hagel, color flow, Brady Tkachuk on the color flow, orange yellow. Jack Eichel and Victor Hedman. And last pack of the Allure. Good luck. Jason Robertson, Thatcher Demko, Shakir Mukhamadullin on the rookie, and a Mitch Marner on the red rainbow for the Maple Leafs. Mitch Marner on the red rainbow for the Maple Leafs. Quinn Hughes. Cole McCarr. Adam Fox on the Color Glow. Color Flow. Jeez, I can't talk today. And Wyatt Johnston on the Colorful Futures. On the blue. All right, you guys know what time it is. You guys know what time it is. We got 2 red lines to go. 2 red lines. First red line going down. Good luck, guys. All right.
It's time!
Here we go, guys. First red line. Good luck. It's upside down. Nope. Nope. Empty box. Good luck, guys. First red line. And we've got a Wayne Gretzky on the EP Pinnacle Moment. Wow, 600th goal. Wayne Gretzky on the Epics. Going to the Rangers. Look at that. That is a beaut right there. Wayne Gretzky. Is this? Yep. Going to the Rangers. And that is Trot. All right, first red line out of the way. Yeah, for real. Second red line. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Second red line. Here we go. SP game used. On the Josh Norris autograph rookies, 34 of 35. Going to the Senators. Wow, that is a thick one. That is a nice one. Look at that patch. Patch rookie auto, 34 of 35, Josh Norris. Wow. On the tricolor. Wow. Here we go, Senators. Senators matters not. There you go. The Gretzky and the Norris. All right, well, that will do it for that hockey mixer. I appreciate you guys filling that up. I will get you a little recap going here. Got a lot of top loaders. Okay, so Robo, this is yours now, correct? Let me see. All right, I am going to put. Yeah, I can show you that, Kairu. I'm going to do a little recap, Joel. I think a Young Guns pile here. A lot of cards to go through here. Let's see. Let's start with this pile here. On the Colorful Futures, we got Ryan Johnson, Adam Fantilli, Casey Middlestat on the Orange Slice, Evan Bouchard ×2, Wyatt Johnson on the purple. We got the Kirill Kaprizov on the Speckle playlist, Suzuki on the playlist, Quinn Hughes Upper Deck Portraits. On tour, we've got Utah, Red Wings, Electricity on the Sabres, Bang for Your Puck, JT Miller, Electricity for the Islanders, Barzal, Kucherov on a heater, Ooh La La, Swayman. On tour, Nikita, Welcome Aboard on the Zellweger, UD, Brad Lampert, Cale Makar on the playlist, Wyatt Johnson on a heater, Trevor Moore on the Dazzlers, Cale Makar, Bang for Your Puck, Speckle. Then we have Anton Forsberg on the gold, 51/100. And Curtis McDermott, 126/250 on the blue. That'll do it for the first stack. Really like these cards. Across the Pond, Draisaitl, Grubauer on the Ooh La La, Giants on tour. Sorry, Rangers on tour. Zach Dean Portraits, Eklund on the Electricity, Sanheim Bang for Your Puck, McDavid on the playlist, Binnington Ooh La La, Johnston on a heater, Will Smith, welcome aboard, Heiskanen on the Speckle Upper Deck Portraits, McCann on the Electricity, Liam Ogren Upper Deck Portraits, Josh Doan on the Welcome Aboard, Tavares Dazzlers, Nylander Electricity, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen Sabres Speckle Ooh La La, Kasperi Kapanen Bang for Your Buck, Flames on tour, Pedersen Electricity. There you go, Robo. Or sorry, Derek. Keep thinking you have the Canucks, Robo. Blues on tour, Draisaitl Upper Deck Portraits, Dustin Wolf on the Ooh La La, and Celebrini, welcome aboard. Mitch Marner on the Red Rainbow. Heiskanen across the pond. Jackson Blake, Black Rainbow. Gage Gonkalv's rookie on the Flying Puck. Pretty sweet. Looks like it's like, kind of like laser-ish on the white part. Zellweger on the rookie Black Rainbow. We've got a Fabian Zetterlund on the Allure Color Flow Spectrum. Kind of looks like the Hyper. Devin Cooley on the rookie Red Rainbow. Mason McTavish Black Rainbow. Bob Protectors of the Ice. Shakir Mukhamaladin rookie on the Orange Slice. Matthews Color Flow. Jardins Color Flow. Draisaitl Color Flow. Hamilton. Meyer on the Black and Rainbow. Past on the Red Rainbow. Hurdle across the pond. Suzuki Color Flow. Capper. Shesterkin Black Rainbow. Bennington Black Rainbow. We got the cap to 199 on the gold Glitter Bomb. Joey DeCord, Chris Letang, Bo Horvat, McCarr, Johnson on the Black Rainbow, DeBrinket, Rempe, and Paterka. And our Young Guns. Cameron Butler, Caleb Ritchie, Phil Kemp, Logan Morrison, Sam Hanzik, Brian Halonen, Patty Giles, Patty Koch, Albert Johansson, Spikalov, Kolasov. We got the Nikolai Kovalenko on the Young Guns canvas. Stutzel on the Young Guns. So these backgrounds on these Young Guns were made by this artist called Luke the Cardist. Mitch Marner. DeBrinket. There's that Kyrou Joel. Jordan Kyrou on the Young Guns for the Blues. Got a Leon Draisaitl on the Outburst. Connor McDavid on the Young Guns art. Zach Hyman. We got the Ovi on the Electricity. And Declan Carlisle for the Young Guns Outburst. Not a bad batch, guys. We've got that Lekermaki going to Robo. And the Kachuk on the doubloons. Such a sweet looking card here. It looks like two cards. Can't really tell. Super sick for the Panthers. And from the Red Lines, we have the Josh Norris rookie patch auto to 35 going to the Senators. And the Wayne Gretzky Epics. I don't know what they call that in this product.
That's sick.
Isn't that sweet?
Yeah.
Perfect timing. Going to the Rangers. Appreciate you guys. This was a fun rip. I'm glad we were able to fill this up. We are going to randomize. We're going to randomize these checklists. Yeah, no kidding, Robo. All right. We are going to rando these checklists. Need a 7 or better. And we got an 8. Good luck. And it is going to the left. So these will go to Canes and Avs. Oh, wait. Oops. Let's see. Going to the Canes and Avs. All right. Appreciate you guys. We do still have many more breaks to go, as well as lots of personal stuff. Appreciate you guys.